Here's a vocabulary preview. Again, this is just a preview of the words. You're not expected to have a full understanding of these words. Wait for the context as you go through the lesson. Magnitude, the amount of something. Whenever you see this word, I want you to think of absolute value. They're going to mean the same thing for us. Scalar is a quantity that has only magnitude, only the amount. Vector is a quantity that has magnitude and direction. Clock time is when something happens. The symbol is lowercase t and the units are seconds. Time interval is how much time it takes for something to happen. The symbol is delta t and the units are second. The position is where an object is located. Symbol x when it is horizontal or y when it is vertical. The units will always be meters. Distance is the length of the path followed by an object as it moves from one place to another. Symbol d for distance or L for length. The unit again is meters. And displacement is the straight line distance from an object's starting point to the ending point, including the direction. Symbol delta x when an object moves horizontally, or delta y for vertical motions. You've seen this Greek letter delta pop up a couple of times. Let me explain what it is quickly. Delta is a Greek letter, and when we see it in physics, it means final minus initial. So if we were looking at delta t, as we saw in the previous slide, delta t, our final time, our final clock time, minus the initial clock time. Usually the initial clock time would be 0, so it would be final time minus 0, and really all you care about is final time, so sometimes we don't even write that delta. But it is important to signify that it is, in fact, a change. So delta means change, and change to us is final minus initial. Continuing. Speed is the rate at which the length of an object's path changes. Rate, as you might remember from math class, means that we're dividing something. Velocity is the rate at which an object's displacement changes with direction. Symbol v, so both speed and velocity use the symbol v. It can be confusing. Please know that speed and velocity are completely different things. One is a scalar quantity having only magnitude, and one is a vector quantity having magnitude and direction. Units are meters per second. The average speed is the total distance an object travels divided by the total time taken to travel over an entire trip of motion, while the average velocity is the total displacement an object goes divided by the total time taken to move along with direction over the entire trip of motion. Instantaneous speed is how fast you are going at a specific moment in time. That's what your car speedometer shows you, your instantaneous speed. It does not tell you your direction, so we're only dealing with speed. And it tells you how fast you're going at that specific time. Instantaneous velocity, how many meters an object is traveling every second at one specific moment in time with direction.